Hey everyone, my name's Mitchell.
And I'm Michelle, and we want to help you prepare for your Coldwater trip this summer.
The purpose of this video is to go through the packing list that we've provided you guys.
And don't worry, we know that the packing list is quite extensive, but most, if not all of the items can be found in your own closet, a friend's closet, or at your local thrift store.
So to begin, let's grab our base layer. Here we have our example of the base layer. As you can see, it's tight to the skin, which allows moisture to be whipped away from the body, such as sweat or rain. This ensures that we stay warm even if we're wet.
And this is a great example of what to look for when you're buying a long sleeve shirt, long underwear, and socks. You're going to want to look for material that is wool, polyester, or some sort of synthetic. And the best way to look for it is to check the tags of your clothing.
So that's our example of a base layer. And next up, we have our example of a mid layer. And here we have our insulating layer, which goes over top of our base layer and helps keep us warm, even if we're wet. You may be thinking this is a little thick for the summertime, but we want to be prepared for any occasion.
This is a great example of a long sleeve shirt that's a little bit thicker and a little baggier than the base layer. This is a fleece sweater to keep it warm, and we got some quick dry trip pants.
And you can see we have a pair of bold runners. These are really great for wet shoes. They're comfortable, yet durable for portages and paddling. Here's an example of some water shoes. They're flimsy and they do not protect your feet. They're not good for wet shoes.
So next up, we have our outer layer. Let's check it out.
As Michelle said, we have our outer layer, which protects us from the elements such as wind and rain, and ultimately keeps us dry and warm.
So we've got a rain jacket and rain pants. Make sure when you have your rain jacket that it has a hood. And if you want to learn about any more information, read up on our packing list. Finally, we've got some camp shoes. These are your dry shoes, and you'll be wearing them in the evenings when you get to your campsite.
And that is our outer layer.
And that's our packing list. I hope that you guys found it really helpful.
Hey guys, I'm so ready for this trip.
Oh, did you not listen to anything we just said?
No?
Well, at least we can use this as an example of what not to bring on the trip. As you guys can see, he's wearing a cotton sweater. This is not going to keep you warm, and when it gets wet, it's going to stay wet. And it's the same with the jeans. We want to stay away from those items.
I also noticed that you have your phone and your headphones. We want to take an intentional step back from electronics for your trip and really be engaged with your community. It'll also help protect and keep those items safe.
And finally, your shoes. They're looking pretty stylish, but on a trip, they won't stay stylish. So we want to avoid any shoes that we really like. I also see you've got some Crocs and some slides. Those won't protect your feet. We don't want to bring those either.
And that was part 1 of our packing list video. Our next video will cover personal items, optional items, and storage.
If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can contact us at info@coldwatercanada.org. We hope to see you soon.